Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com, out here in HQ. Today I wanted to talk about a really important concept of creating leg drive, what's actually going on with the feet. Alright, we all know, as I talked about in videos, right, we want to push back off the bench. If we have our feet out flat and we're applying that style of leg drive, we want to push off the bench, not into the pad. If we push into the pad, right, our hips seem to lift and we create that bridging effect that's similar to benching with our toes back. Alright, and that's when you get the butt off the bench, all that stuff we're trying to avoid. Alright, so we talked about how it wants to be more of a skimming effect than anything. Alright, I noticed last week I had a bench clinic and noticed a lot of people, they apply the leg drive as if they're pushing into the ground. Alright, so common theme here, right? We're getting all this vertical movement, pushing into the pad, pushing into the floor, everything's vertical. Alright, remember, we want to bench horizontally, so everything should be happening in that horizontal plane. The bench is a horizontal press, alright? It's not vertical, so we're not trying to get any of that vertical force going on. We're trying to get horizontal. So what you need to think about with your feet, when your feet are out flat, right? And I'll go into my setup here so you can see. Alright, instead of thinking about pushing into the floor, because then my butt wants to lift, see how everything wants to lift? And I'm putting force down, I'm getting that return up, alright? And it's pushing my shoulders into the pad. I'm getting that whole bridge effect. Alright, instead of that, alright, I'm trying to think about pushing my feet across the floor. Alright, when I do that, see, I get this type of effect where I'm skimming the pad back and everything's starting to ride up into me. Watch my shirt. Alright, if I have contact here, watch the shirt flip. Alright, choking myself out. Alright, so see the difference there? Horizontal versus vertical. Okay, so for example, here at HQ, I put down this rug here. Alright, that's to prevent slipping, because as you can see, a slippery surface such as this, it's starting to get wet. If I was to bench on that, alright, my feet would literally slip out because I need traction there. Alright, so I'm pushing my feet across the floor rather than into the floor. If I pushed into that, I'd be just fine. If I pushed across that, I would slip, and slipping's a big issue. We want to maintain our leg drive back, help with our setup, help with force into our press. With this rug, even if you put like a yoga mat, sometimes I'll bench with a yoga mat. Alright, you can put force across the floor. See, I slipped there. I can put force across the floor, alright, and stay put. So you need some kind of rug or yoga mat or some kind of traction to the floor. Alright, good shoes. Alright, so you can apply that force across the floor versus through the floor. Alright, big difference there with your feet. And once you make that connection, total game changer, guys. Alright, Coach Ben here.